This is the Bahamas Tonight, the Northern Edition. Good evening, all. I'm Shashina Roll. As always, it is so great to have you with us. Topping news, the public school system will have a number of changes come September. Our Italia Hall spoke with the district superintendent of West Grand, Bahama and Bimini, who fills us in on some new appointments.
The 2016-2017 school year is just under a month away. Over 30 new support staff have been hired and 10 new teachers who recently graduated from the College of the Bahamas. District Superintendent for West Grand, Bahama and Bimini, Mary Cooper, says there will be a number of training exercises.
We will be holding a workshop for all newly appointed administrators in New Providence, August 18th through 19th. On the 22nd of August, all principals, vice principals, and superintendents will attend the annual Administrators Conclave in New Providence, 22nd through the 24th. At that time, our Minister of Education will give his charge for the 2016-2017 school year.
She adds that there are new promotions and appointments as well.
Mrs. Barbara Thompson, a veteran educator and wife of Dr. Cecil Thompson, is retiring this school year, and she is being replaced. We've also had a replacement at the Martintown Primary School. The principal there has been promoted, and we've had a promotion there at the Martintown Primary School. We've had a replacement. We will be replacing the principal at the Bimini Primary School, who is retiring this year as well, Miss Holly Dean from Bimini Primary. And we've had a promotion, acting principal at the Lewis Yard Primary School. The Lewis Yard Primary School principal has been reassigned to the Maurice Moore Primary School.
Cooper says she expects all teachers to concentrate on the students, noting that they will be focusing on literacy and reading this year.
Education here, we are focusing on students, and so we are focusing on student achievement, and we want to see our students moving from one level to the next.
All teachers will return back to school on August 29th, and schools will be up and ready to go for students on September 5th. Reporting for ZNS Network News, I'm Italia Hall.
Thank you, Tally. Well, as the Department of Customs continue to modernize this vital agency, business leaders were recently educated about a new change that could have some effect on their businesses. Assistant Comptroller of Customs Sherrick Martin speaking to business leaders in the community about important changes made within the department that has taken effect on July 1st. He says no longer can goods be shipped into the country under one name and then switched into another name without a cost. Now 25% of the value of the goods will be added. He gives this example.
You cannot expect to purchase a car in the United States, and when the car reaches Freeport, because you don't have sufficient duty, that you're going to check with a licensee who is your friend and ask him to bond it for you. And all of us are Bahamians, and all of us are residents of this and citizens of this great country. That is robbery, highway robbery.
He also gives this warning to licensees.
If you are a licensee and you're purchasing goods in the United States, then purchase it in the licensee's name. When you were to purchase it in the licensee's name and you import it, it has to be imported in the licensee's name, and you don't have no problem. Only those persons who wants to circumvent by some other means and to say they want to bond these goods.
The news alarmed some entrepreneurs who explained that when ordering items, sometimes goods can mistakenly be sent in their names and not in the name of their company.
The law says that if you have to make a C-10 application, it's 25% of the value. However, the controller has given me the authority to adjudicate certain matters. And I'm sure we'll come across instances such as what you have said. If you can satisfy the person who's adjudicating the case, that sounds like me. Mistakes are made, but it cannot be consistent. Cannot be doing this every day and every time the shipment comes in, you have to put in the C10. That's unacceptable.
A local business is achieving much success and will soon embark on a new business venture that the owner hopes will help to build the economy of Grand Bahama. Italia Hall has the details.
It's a business that opened back up in March of this year and is one of the only 24-hour convenience stores on the island. Owner of Island Dollar Busters, Charles Bodie, says business has been good where he is now able to expand in another sector.
The expansion would include a cell phone and computer repair center where we already have linkage with agents in Bimini. Bimini as it stands now don't have a cell phone technician. So what we're looking to do is bring all those bad cell phones out of Bimini to Grand Bahama for repairs, as well as North Abaco.
Bodie says despite the economic challenges on Grand Bahama, sales are continuously going up.
Right now, the business itself has surpassed our expectation. We've been seeing the need to bring in more persons. In fact, we have people knocking on our doors from 7 o'clock in the morning, people be in and out of here. So I'd say it's been going very, very, very well. And this is a part of our efforts to helping make Grand Bahama grand again.
He says his new business will provide job opportunities as well.
With school closed now, there's thousands of kids out there looking for something to do. So I see this as being a basic embryonic start to doing some things that other businesses out there need to do to bring about changes in the economics of the island.
Italia Hall, ZNS Network News.
In news from the crime beat, a second man charged in connection with the murder of 21-year-old Dexton Bellany, which occurred back in May. 25-year-old Sheldon Bodie was arraigned before Magistrate Debbie Ferguson in Magistrate Court No. 1 on murder and 3 counts of armed robbery. He was not required to enter a plea, and the matter was adjourned to October 10th for trial. He was further charged with assault with a dangerous instrument and pleaded not guilty to that charge. But he was then taken before Magistrate Charlton Smith in Magistrate Court No. 2, where he was also charged with possession of a firearm and possession of ammunition, and he pleaded not guilty to both charges. Now, these matters were adjourned to October 11th for trial. Bail was denied, and he was remanded to the Bahamas Department of Correctional Services for all of these outstanding matters. Meantime, police in Abaco arresting a 40-year-old male of Central Pines, Abaco this morning after he was found in possession of an illegal firearm and ammunition. According to reports, shortly after 3 a.m., officers, while on mobile patrol in the area of SC Boodle Highway, stopped and searched a 2001 Honda Accord with 2 male passengers. Police say that is when officers discovered on one of the males a .357 revolver along with 16.357 rounds of ammunition. Now, that suspect was arrested and taken into custody. He is expected to be arraigned before the magistrate's court later this week. And also from the crime beat, police in Grand Bahama needs your assistance in locating 30-year-old Desmond Mondella Wilson, aka Desi Black Boy, who is wanted for murder and armed robbery in Grand Bahama. He is described as standing at 5 feet 10 inches in height, weighing between 230 to 250 pounds, dark brown complexion, heavy built with locks. Now, his last known address is Crooked Island Street, New Providence. Police say he is considered armed and extremely dangerous. And if Wilson is seen, you are not to approach, but to contact the police in Grand Bahama at telephone numbers 350-3107 through 12, Crime Stoppers at telephone numbers 352-1919, 350-3125 or 6, 911-919, or you may call your nearest police station. Meantime, the police also needs your assistance in locating 20-year-old Jamarico Christopher Gardner, aka Jamarico Gardner of number 73 Coral Reef Estates number 2. He is also wanted by the Central Detective Unit for murder and is considered armed and extremely dangerous. He is 5 feet 8 inches tall, 140 pounds, of medium brown complexion, and is average build. Now, if you have any information concerning this suspect, please contact your nearest police station. Stay with us. There's more news right after this.